I'm going straight to London. I have an issue to discuss with a rapper called Agbeshi. Yesterday, Agbeshi gave us a song called Nature's Call. And in this song, Agbeshi seems to be throwing some punches. DJ Sticker, have you gotten the song? And do you have the edited version? If you have the edited version, please pay attention to the lyrics. Guys, put all your phones down. Pay attention to the lyrics. When we come back, we will all ask Agbeshi our questions. In fact, the point that you think you need an answer to, you ask Agbeshi your question. So we take it from there. Okay, Sticker, hold on with the second play. Let me go all the way to London so that I'll come back and we do the rest of the discussion. Agbeshi, good morning. Hello, Agbeshi.
Hello.
Everything cool?
That's Sammy. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. I hope you are good.
I'm doing well. Just that the code is too much out here.
Yeah, we know the code is surely too much out there. Now, which part of London are you, Agbeshi?
Right now, I'm in Brixton right now.
Brixton. All right, great. Now we've listened to your song called Nature's Call, and out of the first time listening, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions for you. Let's be straight with the answers so we save the time for others to also contribute to it. First of all, you talked about superstars. Does it come across like you are doubting if we have music superstars in our industry?
First of all, I'd like to say good morning to your listeners and all your panelists. Going forward, I would say superstars, as in we being musicians, including even me myself. You know, the song Nature's Call comes with things that basically fans or people who follow us as fans don't know. So, looking at a big soup with so many fishes, meats, and bees, crabs in it, I thought it was wise to go down, stir the soup, so people will know whatever we have under the soups that they enjoy one way or the other. You understand? So you see, so much, a whole lot is going on with artists or quote unquote celebrities or stars. But then when you look deep into it, there's a whole lot going on. And which I felt, me being a creative rapper, I have to put it to work so people will know that, okay, apart from the start, there's a whole lot going on. Yeah,
I see. And again, you mentioned pedophiles. What does it mean? Are you accusing yourself or some of your colleagues as being pedophiles?
Yes, I'm not accusing myself, but we've been around. Me, basically, I've seen a lot and I've heard a lot that people, quote unquote, colleague artists who be dating how do you call it, a younger age lady who doesn't even match up to date or who's not up to date and be in a relationship with her, all because maybe the lady, this young girl might fall a star and people, most of them take advantage of them. You understand me? All in the name of me being a star and you feeling that, okay, this young lady that is below your age, you end up, having quote unquote, how do you call it, relation, and you know, defiling such kids and around because you feel you're a star and she likes your ways of music and all of that. Then you take advantage of her. That's so uncool.
I see. These are serious exposés you are putting out like that, Agbeshi. Now let's move on to the next one.
They know their assets.
Oh, so really there are some people who are corporates out of this, yeah?
They know their sense. They know what I'm talking about.
I see. Now let's move on to the next point we recorded out of the song. You talked about sugar mummies, that most artists, they are overly relying on sugar mummies. And over here, you mentioned some two names, Kelvin Boy and another name I have forgotten. It hurt me, I've forgotten. Kuami, Eugene. You mentioned Kelvin Boy and...
No, I'll just give you them shout out.
You are giving them shout out in relation to the Sugar Mummies commentary.
I'm just giving them shout outs because they are my brothers.
So what I mean is, you are giving them shout outs to the Sugar Mommy commentary, any?
Because they understand where I'm coming from.
Why just the two of them? Why just the two? Why Kelvin Boy and Kuami Eugene?
Because you see, the thing is, you see, as huge as you become as an artist, you get all these calls coming from these groupies, and they want to talk to you. They want to do this. Yeah, they come with different prices and different offers, just to take away your shine. But me, for Agbeshi, I've witnessed artists, or even me myself, I was something that I have turned against.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You see,
you've received some calls from elderly women and you have refused.
I refuse them because that is not my call. That is not me. You see,
and
so they give you.
Maybe Kuami Eugene and Kelvin Boy, they have been accepting them, I guess.
I mean, survival of the fittest. I mean, if they have to survive with that, that is one's decision or way of go. If he wants to go, why not? He will. But if not, he will also turn it down, just like I have also.
I see. Now let's move on to the next point where you talked about stealing. That you think some of these artists will come and let's do a verse. You go and you expose your songs to or your lyrics to them, and they steal them. Are these things also happening?
Yeah, it happens, Ras. I mean, it happens. I mean, even with your shows, you have these issues that comes to you all the time. I mean, artist does that. You play a song for him. Charlie, check this my vibe out, and they can't bring out. The next thing you see, he put them out, or he still the lyrics for his song inside, which is so uncool. Then they will come out and tell you the coincidence. That means you are think of the same lyrics, you go do it. And when he realizes he's bigger than you or something, and he's got a larger fan base, then means there's nothing for you.
I see.
Because your voice don't go reach far.
Now the next point is that you said if you are a lady and you fall in love with an artist or a celebrity or better still a musician, what it means is that you are falling in love with the devil. Are you also confirming this?
Sure, it's true.
Hey.
It's true. Any artist that says what I'm saying, or any star that says what I'm saying, it's a lie. He or she should come out and prove it. Because you know what? Let me take it from me, my direction as an artist, musician.
Mm-hmm.
We play with words.
Mm-hmm.
We know the power of words and sound, how far it can go. Look, we have most of the musicians are the people who have serious issues with relation pertaining women. Mm-hmm. Because you know why? When you are in love with a lady and you are a musician or you are a star, you see so many ladies. When let's say you being on a platform performing, you see so many ladies that, okay, quote unquote, maybe you not even have the mindset of even having anything to do with them. And the lady you are with, begins to have so many problems, issues, because it comes with attacks, accusations, and she have to stand firm. And any negative things that comes in a human's life happens to come from the devil side. So when it has to do with that, the artist, the negativity that will come to you to you, the lady, is high, and that's a devilish way of how do you call it?
Handling such a case.
Sure.
I see.
So when you fall in love with a star, you fall in love with the devil. You should be ready for any consequences that will come.
I see. Now let's move on to the other one. You also talked about juju, some artists using juju to destroy themselves and all that. How do you also defend this point?
They are doing it every day, Rasta. I mean, people are doing so many things in this industry. I say they are doing it every day. They do it every day.
They go to juju people every day.
In this industry, all in the name of fame. They are doing it every day. Do it. Same. All in the name of I want it, the one should be mentioned.
I see. There's a serious point. And has someone done it to you?
They are doing it every day, brother Sammy.
Has someone done it to you?
No one has done it to me, but I've witnessed. No one has done it to me, but I've witnessed. I've witnessed some.
See. And did you also say that some artists are hungry?
Oh, yeah. They are hungry. Most Ghanaian artists are hungry. They are poor, but they can't come out boldly and say it. They are suffering. You see an artist who have made who has made name or game popular, then he feels all in the name of being an artist. He doesn't want to do anything again. You understand me? But I believe that as much as big that you become, you should be able to open different avenues for yourself that will bring different incomes. And they refuse to do that, and because of that, they are hungry. They don't get any money aside if they don't play show.
I see. Now, do you have an issue with Medical winning the best rapper? Because I think in somewhere the last verses you talked about they claim to be best rappers, but then nothing for them.
Medical is not the only best rapper we've had in Ghana. We've had so many.
Yeah,
best rappers.
He's the current one.
So now even if not, he is claiming the bragging right. There's a whole lot of best rappers around. They know themselves. But it's not the what I'm saying is not directly to Medical, but I'm speaking in general. Yeah.
Whoever is claiming or whoever has won the best rapper and claiming he is big, this message is for him or her.
Thank you.
Including Sarkodie.
Everybody.
Oh, whoa. I see. Now, why are you saying all these things at this time? Is it because you are lucky you are in London, therefore you think the world is for you, so you have to spit on us?
No. It's not because of that. The thing is that, you see, like I said earlier on, the soup is there. We have so many fishes and meats and beefs and crab and so on inside. We have to sometimes stir the soup so the people will know what's under the soup. You understand? So me, it's not on hitting on anybody, that one there for sure. But I'm just trying to open up and make people know what's going on in our industry. And I know most of the artists who knows that whatever I'm saying is true, is happening. But fortunately, they haven't got the time or mind to say it. But I'm speaking for me being a creative person and being a rapper. Come on. I mean, I just want to speak my mind and let people know what's going on with us as celebrities or artists or creative people.
I see. So is this the last time you'll be doing this or continuously you'll be doing some of these things?
Sure. It's going to come. I mean, I have the one that have to do with the industry players. And even this one has a continuation. And the industry players and so on, what the industry players are supposed to do and what they are not doing, who is doing what and who is not doing that version is also there. So it comes with episodes and chapters.
So that one is also yet to be released.
Yes, sir.
You'll be releasing all of them whilst you are in London, I guess.
No, I'll be releasing when I come to Ghana.
Oh, you come to Ghana and continue with the release. But are you coming back? Are you coming back there?
Yeah, I'm coming back. I have my second show on the 7th, which is happening in Kuami. Second show is on the 7th. Yeah. Then I have Manchester to do. Then the last one will be in London again. So I have 4 shows basically. So when I finish them by 20th, I should be back in Ghana.
Okay, no problem. We will continue this when you come to Ghana. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. That was Agbeshi throwing all the salvos all the way from United Kingdom, London.
I think Agbeshi has a very nice song. I like his energy on the song. I like the production. But I think the issues he spoke about is just one or two that would be of relevance to what he does. The rest, I think, are general human issues that are normal. I mean, if you tell me artists going after sugar mummies, I mean, ordinary guys are going after sugar mummies. They have been doing it more. So it's nothing. It's nothing special to me. If you tell me about pedophilia is not. It's not only limited to artists. Pedophilia is a whole human, social issue. People who have house helps, young girls who are house helps, most often than not have these issues around. So pedophilia, saying artists they become stars and they've been chopping small girls. That too is not heavy. If you want to deal with the issues and you want to tackle pedophilia, tell us Sammy Flex, defiled someone, or Sammy Flex likes little children. He's been caught before, and you are speaking to the issue. But if you say artists like pedophiles, that's quite a mundo.
But there have been reported cases like that.
But isolated cases doesn't mean it's we have isolated cases, and isolated cases can happen in the banking sector. It can happen in the mining sector. It could be anywhere. Those are human-centered issues that
you see. There is something maybe we are losing sight of.
Okay, help me.
There might be pedophilia in the mining sector. Is he there?
So what's the big deal about mentioning pedophilia?
So where he is, that is what he can talk about.
No, if you want to talk about it, map it to happenings like way aye and now say aye. But if you make a blank statement to say that artists are pedophiles, and then if you fall in love with an artist, you fall in love with the devil. Such a useless blanket statement. It's so useless. It's so I don't know. It's so weak. If you want to come out to deal with issues in the industry, saying if you fall in love with a star, you're falling in love with the devil. When we have people who have married stars and having good living out of it, who are living better lives and achieved more than you have achieved, then I'm beginning to ask, what kind of thinking went into it? Devils are devils whether they are stars or not. People make wrong choices whether they are stars or not. The only thing he said that I find relevant to his career is saying that artists still fellow artists lyrics. That is sensible. That is relevant to what you do. So you can't have a mining person coming to say somebody stole his lyrics, because it doesn't deal with lyrics. But if you have an issue in the industry, and one of the issues is that artists are stealing younger artists' lyrics, you go to them with your song and then they turn around to take the song and own it, then that is a problem we can look at. But if you say, if you want no thieves be artists, that's bogus. Everybody else steals if they want to. It's not only artists who steal. And how many of them have stolen? If we ask him to mention names and point at them, can he? Okay, I be stealing, the artists too can steal, so artists are all thieves. If you want to
you mean ordinary dream, they are not happening? Is that what you mean?
No, they are happening.
Listen, if you tell me, if you want to see thieves, come to artists. It means all artists are thieves. Does it make sense? Is he a thief?
Maybe he's stealing.
If he's saying if you want to do sugar mummies and sugar that is where you have to see them is to come into the music industry, and then he turns around to say media menkaho. You are making blank statements. There are serious issues I think we could be dealing with, which are directly pertaining to things happening in the industry that affect your career. If somebody is dating sugar daddy, how does that affect his career or her career? It actually brings money to the industry. If a young man who is a musician decides to go hungry because he doesn't have extra job, this can come across as an advice, but not a problem that you would lord over your head and cry over that somebody is hungry. If somebody is hungry, are you hungry? Agbeshi, are you hungry?
Maybe he is.
People have done this job, they haven't been to London. People have done this job, they've been to almost everywhere in the world. So if you are not hungry, you are not hungry. Somebody could be doing this thing and be hungry, not necessarily because he doesn't have extra job. It could be something else. So you making a song and say, man, for they are living fake lives, and because they are living fake lives, they are walking about hungry. Does it affect their creativity? Have they come out to say, I am hungry, because of that I'm unable to make hits? Even if they have, what is your problem with it? Tell me people are infringing on copyright laws. Perfect.
But can he say, maybe he has taken just a portion of the problem?
This portion is bogus, useless. It does not have any sensible bearing on what he wants to do. If you tell me if you want to see pedophiles come to artists, it doesn't make sense. That the trotro mate over there could be a pedophile.
Yes, they do.
You know what I mean? If you tell me if you want to see a devil be an artist's boyfriend or girlfriend, it's also useless, and it doesn't have bearing on any of the things he wants to say. A devil is a devil, artist or not.
I see. Lady Rev is clapping.